Welcome back once again, YouTube, to SPW. I'm your host, Nick, and we've got a championship match on the line tonight. I guess I have to start the event with a spoiler alert, because if you haven't watched our Royal Rumble, well, it's going to feature the winner. So, basically, coming down to the ring is the winner of our very first Royal Rumble, and who is that to decide? Mr. Sinister? That could mean one thing, and one thing only. Apocalypse, the mastermind, coming down to the ring. He stands well, at least, you know, temporarily. Because, frankly, he could be as big as he wants. But right now, he stands 6'8" and weighs 300 pounds. I feel like that's mostly just, you know, for the sake of, you know, not breaking the arena when he steps into the ring itself. It does have a weight limit, believe it or not, and he could surpass it by himself if he felt like it. So thanks Apocalypse, for only weighing 300 pounds tonight. But again, coming down with his henchman, Mr. Sinister, heavily prominent in X-Men 97, I might add. I love that they're going that route. He was always one of my personal favorites, but you know, he was always kind of one of those lackeys. Like, he easily could be his own villain, and oftentimes he's kind of got his own nefarious plans going on behind the scenes, but he always tends to work for somebody who pays the bills. Oh my goodness, and then who do we have coming down to the ring? Oh, but none other than the Universal Champion, Darkseid. From the DC Universe. This is a quintessential Marvel vs. DC matchup. Darkseid, obviously comparable to Thanos of the MCU. He stands 8'9", weighs 1,815 pounds. He can't shift his weight. Unlike Apocalypse, who is like, you know, I could be over 1,000 pounds if I want, but why do that when I could be the more nimble of these two fighters? That's not something I'm sure he's used to doing. But Darkseid, my goodness, he's nearly 9 foot tall, nearly 2 tons. And he's used to going up against the likes of Superman. So, this is an interesting matchup. Were it not for our Royal Rumbles, not something I probably would have ever dreamed of, but I'm loving it. Just all villains. Apocalypse, oh, look at that face. He is angry. Man, look at that. Wow, I can't imagine a bigger frown. I can't read lips, but I don't imagine he's saying anything that I can repeat on the channel. And then Darkseid, I mean, fresh off his win, I mean, I feel like he defeated Superman, and that's about it. Like, we just haven't seen him on the channel for a while. He just kind of disappeared into the wings, happily returned back to his home planet of Apocalypse. Is that why Apocalypse is fighting him? I never even thought of that. I'm pretty sure Darkseid's planet that he's from is called Apocalypse. So Apocalypse is like, well, that's my planet. That's my belt and my planet. It's named after me. You didn't know. But there we go. Holding it up. This is official. This is a standard match. So even though Mr. Sinister's there, he can't get involved or he will disqualify Apocalypse. And that will do neither of them any good. So he just has to be content. I mean, he does have a big smile on his face. Maybe he just wants to be ringside, because how often do you get this opportunity, am I right? Oh, Darkseid. Immediately going after the legs of Apocalypse. It seems like a good strategy. Again, he chopped down the tallest tree in the forest by taking him out at the ankles. But Apocalypse, oh, I mean, this is going to be all just strength and brutality. You can tell already, just the way that these guys are throwing. They mean, they want to cause as much pain as possible with every punch and kick they throw. Right now, oh, there we go. Looks like Darkseid had the upper hand, but Apocalypse manages to fling him around to the outside. Oh, what has he got in store? We're going outside already. Oh, drops this spine down to the ringside. That has to hurt. Oh, lands a big body splash. I do love this arena. By the way, this is our multiversal kind of nowhere arena. You know, the big floating skull in space. That's why we got... It's got skulls all over the place. I don't know if you noticed. But that's what's going on here. It's an awesome arena, incidentally, perfect for when you're going Marvel vs. DC and you're breaking universes. When multiverses collide. Oh, these two swinging big punches back and forth. Either one of them, I mean, would definitely just knock any other contender unconscious. These two are easily both giving as much as they can give, or getting as much as they give, giving as much as they get, however that says. Oh, look at this! Apocalypse showing off for the camera! Holding Darkseid up above his head like nothing. Goes for the pin, but Darkseid, again, these guys are very large, and this ring is barely big enough to contain them. Because, really, you gotta pretty much drag your opponent to the center of the ring or else they can get a rope break. Oh, now! Look at this! Darkseid, not to be outdone! Oh! Apocalypse saw it coming. Manages to land a quick shot. He did his homework. I love this. Apocalypse and Darkseid. Apocalypse definitely more of a patient man. And, kind of a mastermind that likes to lay plans and see them, you know, take place over several hundred, if not thousands of years. Darkseid, not so much. Yeah, he is kind of one of those guys. He's got armies. He sends them to do his bidding. And you know what? If they don't get it done fast enough, he's like, fine, I'll do it myself. He's a one-man army. He's Darkseid. Oh, but look at the strength of Apocalypse. Holding him above his head like nothing. Calling to the crowd. Oh, dropping him down. Nicely done. I like the color coordination here with the Apocalypse and Mr. Sinister all in blue, and Darkseid all in black and gray. He's really very monochromatic. That's his whole planet of Apocalypse seems to be that way. I mean, if the new Apocalypse takes over, I think he'll have to do a lot of housekeeping. Outside the ring now, but the referee is counting. 1. Dropping him down from, again, these are some very tall men. And incidentally, oh, look at that. Darkseid just haphazardly just slams Apocalypse into the ring. Again, he does have every advantage here. If he were to get counted out, he would still maintain the title. These usual rules are in play, so, I mean, again, Mr. Sinister down at the ringside. He may act as a distraction, but truly he cannot get involved. That is definitely another just plus for Darkseid. Oh, I'm sure Apocalypse probably had a plan bringing him down. But, oh, look at that! Sidewalk slam! Darkseid putting the boots to Apocalypse. Looks like he is now in the driver's seat. Apocalypse trying to just drag himself up to his feet. Oh, and gets a big body splash in the corner for his problems. And then now what is this? Darkseid just manhandling Apocalypse like nothing. Apocalypse in the corner, getting stomped mercilessly. Oh, but there he goes. Manages to fling a foot to the side and land one of his own. Oh, but not before Darkseid manages to sling him into the ropes and send him ass over tea kettle. 1, 2. 2 count. Oh, what is this? Oh, Apocalypse! Turning out the lights! Just getting a... Oh, again, he's got that technology on his side. He must have tuned into the electrical system and just blotted out the lights for a moment. It almost was enough to... I mean, definitely caught Darkseid by surprise. Gets the 2 count. Tornado punch! Drops Darkseid. Uh-oh, Apocalypse feeling it. That is not something Darkseid wants to see. Oh, no, he's going up top. The big man. Going to the top rope. What's going to happen? Elbow drop! Oh, across the tailbone. That's got to hurt. He's not going to be able to sit down right for weeks. Oh, just going for the throat. Darkseid losing all of his cool. Just strictly just trying to choke out. Just grabbing Apocalypse by the Adam's apple. Man, come on. Mr. Sinister is getting in there trying to break it up. The ref really preoccupied at the moment, but it's not doing Apocalypse any favors. Darkseid. Oh! Oh, he was going to go for the choke slam. He nearly had it. Apocalypse saw it coming, though, and thankfully was able to get out of it. Oh, and lands a move of his own in the middle of the ring. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Apocalypse! We have a new multi-universal champion. My goodness. Apocalypse. He is on a tear right now. I don't believe it. He went through 29 other men, 29 other Marvel characters to win the Royal Rumble, and no more than a week later, he goes into the ring with the DC champion and takes the strap back for Marvel. I don't believe it. That was good stuff. Well, if you stuck around to the end, do the thing, like, subscribe. I appreciate it. Man, I don't know where to go from here, but obviously a new champion. What? There's so many. I have so many ideas. I just love that it's an X-Men villain. Can I say that? I'm a little biased. It's fine. But either way, thanks for joining us, and we got more content in store, so stick around next week and have a good weekend. We will see you next time. Good night.